Welcome back. This is lesson 11 of Forex Made Easy, a basic Forex video guide by Eazitrade Academy. So in the previous video, we covered the topic support and resistance. And in this video, we'll be covering the topic candlestick patterns.
We're going to be looking at candlesticks. Candlesticks. Though we have numerous or we have many candlesticks in the Forex chart, when you open the chart, what you see are candles. And these candles are represented with a color of your choice. You might see the ones printed in red, you might see them in green, in black, and in white. They are in colors. They are in different colors, and you can decide to change the colors. So the candlesticks are the languages of the Forex market. They are the languages of the Forex market. Your ability to read and interpret these candles is what gives you an edge over the market. So as a Forex trader, you must be able to understand the language of the market. At every given time, the market is communicating. At every given time, I repeat, the market is communicating. So your ability to understand that communication, interpret that communication before taking decision matters a lot. And there are some of these candlesticks. We have many of them, like I said, but there are some we're going to be looking at. There are some we're going to be considering. These are the ones that have the ability of changing the trend. If we are in an upward trend, okay, we are in an upward trend and we are at a particular strong resistance. When you see all these candles we're going to be looking at this evening, we're going to be considering this evening, when you see them at the resistance zone, is a signal that the market is about to change direction. When we are in a downtrend and we are in a very strong demand zone, when you see these candles, which we are going to be considering, it's a signal that the market is about to change direction. The first on the list is the doji. These are doji, very powerful. So when you see them at the resistance zone, a signal that the market is about to change direction. You see them at the support zone, is a signal that the market is about to change direction. Next on our list, the next on our list is the hammer. The hammer, also very, very powerful. Look at the hammer here, that particular one. Yes, this particular one, that is your hammer. Yeah, a long, you see what you see? We have the body and then we have the wig. A long wig or shadow and then the small body. This is hammer. Thank God we all know normal carpentry hammer. That is how it looks like. So when you see this hammer, especially at the support zone, it is a signal that the market is about to change direction. The next on our list is the hanging man. Next on the list is the hanging man. Look at the hanging man. It's like hammer that is up. Remember the first one we talked about is the hammer that is at which zone? At the support zone. When you see this hammer at this support zone, is a signal that the market is about to change trend. But this is a hammer that is relatively being found at the what? The resistance zone. It's like a hammer. So we don't call it hammer in this case, we call it what? A hanging man. Hammer that is hanging. A hanging man. So when you see this particular candlestick pattern be formed at the resistance zone, it is a signal that the market is about to change direction. Next on the list is what we call the shooting star. Look at that shooting star. It's an inverted hammer. You know, the first hammer we looked at, the hammer we talked about, is found at the support zone. This is a support zone. Then we now have our hammer be formed there. Okay, so at this particular support zone, what happens is a signal that the market is about to take a dive to the upside. But when you see this particular hammer, this shooting star, which is an inverted hammer, being formed at the resistance zone, is the resistance zone, the resistance. Okay, you see this particular hammer that is being formed there. This is a signal that the market is about to change direction and that the market is about to take a dive to the downside. Like I told you, candlestick patterns are the languages of the market. So your ability to interpret them we also help you to make the right decision in your trading career. And then we talk about the remember we've talked about we've talked about the doji, we've talked about the hammer, we've talked about which one, the hanging man, the shooting star. Okay, now let's quickly look at the one I want to look at now. The one we're going to be looking at for is the one we call the evening star, which is like the evening star. We're looking at the evening star. Okay, here is the evening star. Look at the formation. You see that we are in an upward trend. This is the last bullish candle that was formed, followed by this other candle. Then we have another red candle. This is what we call the evening star. Evening star is always formed at the resistance zone. So when you're able to identify this pattern, this candle pattern, this candlestick pattern at the resistance zone, you see something like this being formed, that is a signal that the market is about to change direction. Now we're looking at the morning star, which is just the direct opposite of the evening star. The morning star is when you have a market that is moving to the downside. This happens to be the last bearish candle that was formed, and after that you see this particular candle followed by a bullish candle. This is a signal that the market is about to take a dive to the upside. Okay, so these are just some of the powerful candlesticks that we are talking about. They are so powerful that they have the ability to change the trend. If we are in an upward trend, they change it to the downward trend. When you are in a downward trend, they turn it to an upward trend. So next on the list is what we call the engulfing, the bullish engulfing. In this case, what you see, first of all, maybe we are in a downtrend. You see the last red candle be formed. Then you now see a very big bullish candle engulfing this particular one. What does it mean to engulf? It's covering this. This particular one is hidden at the back of this one. Okay, as we can see, this one here, this one has actually engulfed this, meaning this particular one here has covered this one that is at the back. That is why it is called engulfing. It engulfs, it covers the previous candle. Okay, so the last now we're going to be looking at is the one we call the bearish engulfing candle. Now this first bullish engulfing candle, when you sight it in a down, when you sight it, let's say the market has been trending to the downside, then we are now at a support zone. When you sight this particular engulfing candle, is a signal that the market is about to take a dive to the upside. Now the next on the list, which I think is the final one we're going to be looking at, is the bearish engulfing candle. The bearish engulfing candle. This, you see, maybe the market is in an upward trend, and along the line a last candle is being formed. Then you now see a particular red one that engulfs this previous one. Okay, let's say we are in an upward trend. Candles are being formed in this pattern, and then you now see a particular candle, the last one that is being formed, then happens to be another bearish candle that engulfs this particular one. If that happens, you know the market is about to take a dive to the downside. As we can see here, this is an upward trend. This happens to be the last bullish candle that was formed, and then immediately this bearish candle was formed, and this particular candle we are looking at now covers the previous one. Seeing this, you have an idea. The market has just communicated information to you, letting you know that I am about to change direction. But your ability to interpret that information is what helps you to take the right decision.
With this, we have come to the end of this lesson. I do hope you understood all the concepts taught here. You might want to rewatch this video again just so you have better understanding. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask on our support group. Our coaches are ever ready to answer all your questions. All right. See you in the next video, where we'll be looking at how to create a demo and real Exness account. Bye for now. Welcome back. This is lesson 12 of Forex Made Easy, a basic Forex video guide by Eazitrade Academy. So in the previous video, we covered the topic candlestick patterns, and in this video, we'll be covering the topic how to create a demo and real Exness account.
All right, so once you log into your Exness account, this is what you see. Okay, for the first time, this is your dashboard. For those that signed up with our link, okay, this is what you will see. So practically you don't have any trading account yet here, but the first thing you need to do is to complete your profile. You can see here it says hello, fill in your account details to make your first deposit. All right, so you cannot do anything here. You can actually create your trading account, but you cannot deposit, okay, until you complete your profile. So it's best that you just get this out of the way. Just go click on complete profile. All right, so once you click on complete profile, first you'll be needing to confirm your email address. Okay, so secondly, you confirm your phone number, and third, you add your profile information. Okay, so you click on get started now. All right, so it says check your email for a code. So a code has been sent to my email. I need to go get that code and come type it in here. All right. Okay, so this is the code from Exness for verification, email verification. So 685118. All right, 685118. So let me see. So you just copy and come here and paste, and you can click continue. All right, so you can see the green tick here. It has confirmed that email address. So the next thing is to confirm your phone number. Okay, so this makes your account more secure. So you click to confirm phone number. All right, so I'll click, and then you enter a phone number. Okay, so they're asking how would you like to receive your confirmation code, SMS or phone call? I'll just choose SMS. Okay, just choose SMS. Okay, so I'm waiting for the 6-digit code that will be sent to my phone. Okay, it says 672381. 672381. So we'll just enter that and we'll click on continue. All right, so it's easy to do. Okay, so you can see the green tick there now. We've confirmed email address, we've confirmed phone number, and now the last thing is just to add your profile information. All right, so let's click on continue. So you just put your name, your last name, your date of birth, your residential address, then choose your gender. Okay, I won't do all of that now. Okay, I'll do it later. But once you do it, you are done. Okay, once you do it, you are done. All right, so you can see here that says my account. You can see real, you can see demo, you can see archive. So real, you can switch between real and demo. Okay, so I'll show you how to create a real account, a real trading account, and how to create a demo trading account. So let's start with the real account. So you can toggle between these two. Okay, so we click here and the real is highlighted. So if you don't have any trading account created yet, you will see you don't have any real accounts here. Open new account. So you can click on the open new account, or you can go up here. You can see this plus new button here. You can actually click there. So if you've already created a trading account here, you will see the trading account will appear here. Okay, so you can actually have more than one trading account, or even more than one demo account. All right, so if you already have an account here, a trading account here, you can then go up here to click on the plus new button. All right, but since we don't have any account here, we can just do the open new account. All right, so we'll just click on open new account. So it opens to this place, and just leave everything the way it is. All right, just leave everything. Just, yeah, it's on standard. Just click on continue. Okay, so it brings you to this place. Just leave everything as it is. All you need to do is just come down here to where it says create a password for the account. Okay, so between 8 to 15 characters, at least one upper and lower case. You already know what to do, so you just set up your password here and you click to create account. Okay, so let me just do that. Okay, so everything checks green because I've done it properly. So you need to ensure that everything here turns green before you go ahead to create an account, and ensure you keep that password very safe. Okay, so you click on create an account. All right, so you can see trading account has been successfully created. So we now have our real account here created. Okay, 0.00 USD. So there is no money in here, so you can just go ahead and click on deposit to fund. Okay, but you don't need to do that now. Okay, so we've successfully created a real account. To create a demo account, you click on this demo here. Okay, switch to demo, and then you do the same thing. So you just click on open new account. All right, okay, so you click on continue. So once you get here, look up here, you can see demo and you can see real. You want to be sure that the account you want to create is what is selected. For now, it's set to real. Okay, so you need to tap here and switch to demo since we are creating a demo account. Okay, so you just proceed and create a password and click on create account. So boom, it says trading account has been created. All right, so here you can see 500 USD demo because I left everything. Okay, I did not change anything, so I just left it at default. So 500 USD. Of course, you can set balance and fund. All right, there's a different video that you can watch on how to fund your real and your demo account, but this is how to set up your accounts. Okay, so we have the real account here and we have the demo account.
With this, we have come to the end of this lesson. I do hope you understood all the concepts taught here. You might want to rewatch this video again just so you have better understanding. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask on our support group. Our coaches are ever ready to answer all your questions. All right. We'll see you in the next video where we'll be looking at how to link Xness accounts to MT5. Bye for now. Welcome back. This is lesson 13 of FOREX Made Easy, a basic Forex video guide by Eazitrade Academy. So in the previous video, we covered the topic how to create a demo and real Xness account. And in this video, we'll be covering the topic how to link Xness accounts to MT5.
Alright, if you're using an Android phone, all you have to do is go straight up to your Play Store. If it's an iPhone, go straight up to your App Store. Then use the search space to search for Xness. You can also have the Xness app on your phone. Peradventure, if you're using an iPhone and you're not able to download the app, you can stick to using the app you've created, the account you've created rather, on the web. Alright, so here's the search. I already have the app, but as a first time user, it should tell you to what? Install. Then you proceed to getting it installed. Now once you do that, the next is the Meta Trader 5 app. Alright, you can see it has already appeared. If you even type it as MT5, it will still appear. Alright, as you can see, I already have the app on my phone. So as a first time user, it will tell you to install. You proceed to installing. Alright, so once that is done, you go straight up to your phone page, your phone home page. All right, then you click on the Xnest app to log in. All right, so I did a fingerprint setting, so all I have to do is just use my fingerprints to get logged in. All right, so as a first-time user, you may have to now enter your email and login password. All right, so once that is done, to present your account to you in this way. If you don't have a real account, it will tell you to open one. Okay, so I already have a real account and I also have a demo account. So how do you switch from real to demo? Is by clicking this area, this drop down. So once clicked, you can switch from real to demo as seen here. All right, now, but for the sake of those that may not be able to download the Xnest app, if you use an iPhone, I will guide us using my account on the web browser. So let's proceed to seeing the MT5 as seen here on my phone. All right, so as a first-time user, usually MT5 have a default account, of which I personally deleted it. MT5 have a default account, so all you have to do is create a new one for yourself, which will be linked using your Xnest account. So for a first-time user, you click on this 3 menu line and click on create new account, which will be here. But so I'll be using manage accounts. So it took me to the account I already have. Then you proceed to clicking on this cross. All right, so like I said, if you're a first-time MT5 user, you will have this as default. All right, but since you are using Xnest Broker, you have to link your Xnest demo account and also real account if you've created one for yourself. All right, so let's proceed. Now, as a first-time user, you won't see Xnest like you're seeing on mine. So you have to do what? Search where they wrote find broker. So the Xnest broker we are using, they have a lot of different Xnest name based on the countries that Xnest are in, because Xnest is an international broker. So you click on Xnest. So what we are using actually in Nigeria and in most African countries too is Xnest Technology. So it has already appeared as seen here. Take note of the name, Xnest Technology Limited, Ltd. Then you click on it. Now this is mostly important. I'm going to take us to my Xnest account on the web. Now this is a demo. There are important information that you need to take note of. You click on this 3 menu line. This 3 menu line. Once clicked, go straight up to where they wrote account information. These information are very important. Then you click on server. So you take note of the server name, which is MT5 Trial 9, and the login number. Very important. So you can see that they made it easy. So all you have to do is get it copied, clicking that place the arrow pointed at. Then you go straight up. So your MT5. Then the login area, you paste the ID and enter the password you created when you created your demo account and real account. So once the password is entered, you should be able to access this account. So I'm going to pause this video to enter my password. Alright, so I've entered my password. You can see the server is also same as the one I showed us here. It must be the same. Also for your real account, take note of the server name, very important. For demo, it's often trial, MT5 trial. For real, it will be MT5 real. Very important, take note. Alright, you can see without any issue. The balance I have on my demo, which is $10,000, is also the balance reflecting here because I did it right. So the account has been successfully created. The next thing is, is to get your codes added, which can be found below your account. Right, so these are the default codes that you're likely not to trade aside BTC USD. So what you have to do is click on this pencil sign icon which can also be found on iPhones. If you are using an iPhone, once you download your MT5, that pencil icon can also be found. You click on it, then you can delete all of these, then leaving just BTC USD alone. How to delete? You click this area. Once you click, you select all the pairs that you won't be trading. Okay, this is a default pair. That was why there was no place to mark, so you can leave it that way. Then the next thing is to click on this cross sign. Let me show us. Click on this cross sign to add in the currency pairs that will be traded using Eazitrade signals. So XAU USD is the pair for gold. Selected. So I'll be selecting some major pairs also. Selected. That's Euro USD, GBP USD. Selected. USD card, that's dollar, Canadian dollar. Selected. So I can go on and on. GBP AUD, Australian dollar. GBP JPY. USD JPY. Alright, so for now, let's make do with this. So you can see I now have the pairs that I can trade using Eazitrade signals. Alright, so let's proceed to doing same linking with the real account that has been created. Right, so like I told us, it's the same process. Click on this three menu line. Alright, then click on account information. So on these, you can see, right, like I said earlier, real is in front. The major thing, ensure that the information here is what you are using on your MT5. Look at the login details. So all I have to do is copy the login. Come to my MT5. I already have my demo account. Click on this three menu line. Click on manage accounts. This is demo. You can see it's written here. Click on manage account. Click on the cross sign because I want to enter a new account. Alright, so this is already here by default, but eventually it's not that you search for Excess Technologies Limited. Click. Now what should change here? This should change because you are now linking your real account. So you click on the drop down All right, so we can see the real account, XNES MT5 real 9, as seen on your account on the web. You click on it, you enter your login ID that was copied and password. So once you enter your password, you click on login. So let me do that. Done successfully, but I've not funded any amount. If you come to the browser, you find out that it is 0. Excuse me, 0. You can see the ID, so it will also be 0 here until the account is funded. So default codes will also be same when the demo was linked. So you follow through the due process to get this deleted and add the pairs that you will be trading using Eazitrade signals.
With this, we have come to the end of this lesson. I do hope you understood all the concepts taught here. You might want to rewatch this video again just so you have better understanding. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask on our support group. Our coaches are ever ready to answer all your questions. Alright, we'll see you in the next video where we'll be looking at how to trade Eazitrade signals. Bye for now. Welcome back. This is lesson 14 of FOREX Made Easy, a basic Forex video guide by Eazitrade Academy. So in the previous video, we covered the topic how to link XNES accounts to MT5. And in this video, we'll be covering the topic how to trade Eazitrade signals.
We'll be looking at what signals look like on our signal group and how to trade them on MT5. Right, so as stated here, this signal call was made by one of the coaches by name Coach Emmanuel. So on his first signal, he said sell USD JPY now, and the SL is 158.500, and take profit is, that's SL is stop loss, and take profit, which is TP, is 158.257. So let's go to our MT5. Let's go to MT5. It is MT4. Let's go to MT5. So on the MT5 platform, as you can see, I'm already on an existing USD JPY trade, of which Mondays to Friday currency pairs stops running, while they resume at around 11 p.m. on Sundays, while crypto pairs runs 247 every day. That's why you can see that BTC is still running. So if a signal is called for the one that was spotted in our signal group, all you have to do is, first of all, go straight up to your trade. All right, then change the currency if it's not on the one you want to enter, or use this area rather. Change the currency towards USD JPY. Right, as seen in the group, in the signal group, it stated that sell USD JPY now. That simply means you are to enter at the current sell price. All right, so all you have to do is click this area. So once you click sell, you've entered at the current sell price. Then you can quickly modify, though you can modify before, you can actually enter your take profit and stop loss as stated. The take profit is 158.274 as seen in the group. 158,257, sorry, 257. While stop loss is 158,500. All right. So based on this particular trade that was entered by one of the students, as you can see, the current price as at the time the student enter is the one by the left, which is the 158.418. all right. So the current price is the one by the right. As the current price the pair is running is one by the right. If it was a live trade, you see it changing in values. All right. So as we can see, the stop loss and take profit was well entered by the students. So if the trade goes in the student favor, it will be hitting 158,257, changing this particular area to blue, all right, and giving the students the expected profit. If it's the other way around, all right, it will be on red and taking the student out of the market with a minimal loss. Now, if we look at this calculation, this is a 2:1 risk ratio. Because if you look at it, you will notice that the SL is lesser in pips than the take profit. If this particular trade hits the stop loss, the student will be out of the market with probably $1 loss or less. If it goes in the student direction, the student will be in profit with about $1.5 or more. So you can see that the take profit is higher, like I explained in one of our videos where I was talking about risk management. So ensure that your take profit is often higher than your stop loss. That's how to properly plan your trade. All right, so moving forward, let's look at the second signal call by the coach. Okay, this student entered the trade well. So you can see the student who entered the trade well, because the current price cannot be the same since it was stated sell now. So they might have been a little space in between when the first student entered and the other one entered. So that was why there was a change in price. All right, so that's for market execution. And wherever I see sell now, buy now, it means that this place ought not to be changed. This market execution should be stayed that way. If it's buy now, you just click the buy by market below your account. All right, as seen below your account. If you sell now, you click sell by market, which is you're selling or you're buying at the current price. Then let's say peradventure you sell immediately the signal was called. You can always come to this area where the trade is running. All right, you can always come to this area where the trade is running long. Press towards modify the trade. You click on modify position. All right, once you click on modify, you enter the take profit as seen in the signal group, which is 158,257, and stop loss 158,500. Note, if it's a sell, the stop loss must be higher than the entry price. If it's a buy, the stop loss must be lower than the entry price. So for take profits for a sell, the take profit must be what? If it's a sell, the take profit must be what? Lower than the entry price. While if it's a buy, the take profit must be higher than the entry price. All right, so let's look at the second signal call by the coach, which is buy Euro USD now. So that's also a market execution. All right, so all you have to do, like I stated earlier, you have to change the currency. First of all, go straight up to your trade. All right, then you change the currency to the one you're about to enter, which is Euro USD as seen here. All right, then you use either, since it's a according to what it's a buy Euro USD, so you are using the buy by market. Once you click, all right, once you buy, you can now later modify to enter the take profits, which is 1073.80. 107,380, and stop loss as seen here is 107,113. 107,113. All right, but I cannot buy now because the market is not running. This particular pair is not running. All right, so now let's look at a different signal call. I want to explain the buy limit and sell limit. Stay tuned. All right, so for gold, this is a gold signal. As we can see, it is stated gold buy limit and the entry price was mentioned. For those buy now, sell now, there was no entry price, but here the entry price was mentioned. So the first step is to go to your trading application, which is MetaTrader. Right, let's say this is where you are, or trade, this is where you are. You click here and you do what? Change the currency pair to the one that you have to enter, which is XAU. Gold is known as XAU USD. So you change to gold. All right, the entry price as stated by the coach is 23313. So you change this market execution to what? Buy limit. If it was a sell trade, it will be changed to sell limit. All right, then this where price is, this area, you enter the entry price as stated by the coach, which is 2331. Which is 2331. 2331. Right, and stop loss and take profit. Take profit is 2340. 2340. That's okay. Take profit one is 2336. Sorry, 2336. That's a 50 pips difference. Then stop loss is 2324. 2324, which is also a 60. Okay, let's do the math. 23. So you know how to calculate. Gold is much easier to calculate when you are using your calculator. Sorry. All right, 2331, which is the entry price, minus 2324. Okay, that's a 70 pips difference as against 50 pips difference. So the coach must have known why he had to space the SL, because probably it's because of the high volatility of gold. Well, now let's see how the trade went. Now this TP2 is optional. It's optional. It's peradventure you have enough capital, you can use TP1 as stated by the coach, and on your second entry position you can make do with TP2, or better still, you can make do with TP2 if you are in a single position, which is only gold. If you are trading only gold on your MT5, right? If you are in a single position, right? If you are trading only gold, for instance, you can set TP2 while you monitor the trade. If the trade gets to TP1, you can now decide to adjust your stop loss, what is called trailing stop loss. Manually, you adjust your stop loss to above your entry price. The entry price is 2331, so you can adjust your stop loss to probably 2334. So peradventure, if the trade goes against you, you'll be out of that market with what? With profits. So, or you probably want to leave it at 2231, your entry price. You'll be out of that market with little or no loss. Understand? If you are monitoring the trade. All right, that said, but it's always best as a beginner to make do with TP1. It's when you've probably made enough profit during the week, and the upper week, you know you are still on profit. you can attempt increasing your take profit. If the coach states if you want the profit 2, you can use the profit 2 while you monitor the trade, and you know your exit window. All right, you will know your exit window, so you can use your trailing stop loss for every time the trade surpasses your TP1. So you start adjusting so you can be able to maximize more profits on that trade. All right, so after the trade was called, you can see, let's see if the student got the entry price as stated by the coach, 233. So there was a little difference. Probably the student set it or entered the price, or came late and entered the price as stated by the coach. All right, the entry price is 2331, but there's a difference of 20 pips. But let's see how the trade went. Now, if you look at the time the coach dropped the trade, that's why it's always best for you to be on alert. Be alert. So the trade was dropped by 9:31. Students started entering the trade 4 minutes later. Or better say, they set their take profit or their entry prices, and the trade triggered as at the time. So these students, I don't know what they did, but they may have probably entered the trade as the current time. Probably they felt they missed the trade. But if you set the take profit as stated by the coach, the entry price rather, if gold gets to that price, it will trigger. But let's see how this trade went. All right, so as we can see, the trade was still ongoing. So this was when the coach mentioned that the buy limit has been triggered, all right, for gold. All right, so we can see that this student got $1, while this student that was able to open 2 position got over $4. It was a win trade. So lastly, we'll be looking at Coach Alex's signal call. So as stated by him, he said buy gold at 2337.5 to 2334, which simply means if you are taking this trade on your MT5, all you have to do is either use the highest entry price, which is 2337.5, or the least entry price, or any price within this range, right? Which simply means if you go straight up to your MT5 and you want to use your discretion, all you have to do is change your currency pair to gold, all right? Ensure that your market execution has been changed to buy limits. If it's sell, it will be sell limits. All right, so on the price area, the highest as stated by Coach Alex is 2337.5, and the least is 23334. So if you want to use your discretion, it's either you are doing something within. So what would work is 23337 would work, or .4, .3, .2. It depends. You are using your discretion. 23362 would work. 23352 would work, so long as within the range of the entry price he mentioned. Then let's say we are using 2336. The stop loss and SL still stand. What is the stop loss? 2332. 2332, and the take profit is 2340. All right, so this is a good to go trade. Now, the reason why to place the entry is not highlighted is simply because of what I explained earlier. Currency pairs don't run weekends. They resume trade 11 p.m. every Sundays. All right, so that's it. So that's it for how to identify signal in our signal groups and how to take them on MT5.
With this, we have come to the end of this lesson. I do hope you understood all the concepts taught here. You might want to rewatch this video again just so you have better understanding. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask on our support group. Our coaches are ever ready to answer all your questions. All right. See you in the next video, where we'll be looking at how to fund demo and real Exness accounts. Bye for now. Welcome back. This is lesson 15 of Forex Made Easy, a basic Forex video guide by Eazitrade Academy. So in the previous video, we covered the topic how to trade Eazitrade signals. And in this video, we'll be covering the topic how to fund demo and real Exness accounts.
On this video, I'll be talking about how to deposit your demo and real account using both the app and your web browser. So this is the app. So let me go to my home page and open back. And this is a demo account that have been created. On the app, it is written as deposit with the icon indicating an arrow downward icon which indicates to deposit. So once I click on deposit, I can enter any amount of my choice and click and proceed to click on continue as seen here. Alright, so I've already done that. Alright, so while on your web, all you have to do is click on set balance with the same icon as seen on the app. Set balance. Alright, then for real accounts, so I'm going to be switching from demo to real. For real, as seen here, your profile must be completed. This profile must be completed before you can proceed to making a deposit. Alright, so once I click on deposit here, alright, you can see they are all unavailable because my profile is yet to be created on this particular account. So I'm going to be taking us to one of my accounts that the profile has been completed. So as you can see, they're already telling me to go and complete my profile, which is very important. Now on the accounts that the profile has been completed, so I'm going to be switching from my demo to real. Alright, click on it and click on deposit. Now because the profile has been completed, you can see there was nothing that popped up. Rather, what popped up is these. So I can pay using either crypto or via bank. So let's visit all payments method. So on all payments method, you'll see different ways to which you can make payments. If you're using Neteller, you can use Neteller. If you're into crypto, you can use Bitcoin. So you can also use your bank card. Right? The one that is mostly recommended is online bank transfer. So let's click. I will not make the deposit, but just to show us how it's done. Right, so you enter the amount. So let's say you want to do 100,000 naira. As you are putting the amount, you'll be seeing how it changes to dollar here. So you'll know the actual dollar amount you are sending that would reflect rather once the deposit is successfully made. So for instance, if you want to do a $30, all right, you might want to probably use the current rate if you know, to just know what the amount would be. So let's use 70 or 60,000 naira, for instance. Or you can see it's higher, so we'll probably want to bring this down to maybe 57,000 naira. Still higher than $30. So let's try 52,000 naira. All right, so that means it should be around 50,000 naira. All right, so So it's almost $30 here. That's $31. So if you do $49 with the current rate, to give you about $30. All right, then you proceed to click on continue. So once you click on continue, so let's do that. Once you click on continue, you read on the information, you will see the current Naira to dollar rate as written here. Then you click on confirm. Once you click on confirm, it will bring out the account details that you have to transfer the money to from your bank, right, which is seen here. Right, so you read the information before you make a transfer. You read the information, very important. You click on I understand these instructions. Then you click on continue. All right, so the account payments, the account details will appear. So you copy this number and go straight up to your bank account to make the transfer of this exact amount. Very important. You can see the account name. So ensure that this is the account name that is seen before you proceed to doing the transfer. Once done, you can see, take note of the timeout too. You will get a confirmation once we receive your account. Okay, take note of this timer. So if it exceeds this time and the deposit is not made, this particular account you have to pay to, or everything here will be cancelled automatically. So ensure that the transfer is made before this countdown is over. Alright, so that is also, like I said, I'm not making this deposit. So all I have to do is click on cancel. Section ended. So that is how to make a deposit on your real and demo Exness account.
With this, we have come to the end of this lesson. I do hope you understood all the concepts taught here. You might want to rewatch this video again just so you have better understanding. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask on our support group. Our coaches are ever ready to answer all your questions. All right. Bye for now.